From Augusta National Golf Club in Augusta, Georgia, this is EA Sports' continuing coverage of the world of golf. Rich Lerner here at the 18th Tower alongside Frank Nobilo, 15 times a winner around the world. Frank, normally we would see you over at that special spot, Amen Quarter, 12T, but you're with me today. Take me back to your playing days. What ran through your mind as you stood over that opening tee shot?
I couldn't feel my hands, really. I was so nervous to get to play there for the first time, and that was just a practice round. And I think anybody that goes there for just a round of golf, you get the same feeling. You're like, am I really allowed to play? And then the course just comes to you. It really does. It flows beautifully. There's a lot more undulations than you even give it credit for. But, hey, you're going to reference Amen Corner, so will I. Amen Corner, technically, is the second shot into 11, 12, and the tee shot at 13. Not the 3 holes.
Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole. Pin on the right-hand side, so really looking for a fade in here if he can.
Needed maybe half a club more there. As it is, needs to get up and down to save par.
Now a 7-footer.
That's going to leak out to the right and trickle away. Not the right read there. So the look at par doesn't go down, and this will wind up as an opening bogey. Moving on to the 575-yard par 5 second at Augusta National. One of 2 par 5s on this first 9. Reachable into for many in the field, but the green is protected by large, deep bunkers. And that's going to play just fine. So after the early bogey, the response is a solid tee shot here at the second. Now from a little less than 200 yards, this a second to the par 5. That one had to feel good.
Yeah, struck it so well. You could see that by the reaction of that ball when it hit the green. Landed so softly.
And that will come up well short. Not gauged well at all. Boy, That's a good stroke. Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. That's in for his par. Birdie is probably asking a lot from where he was with his third, so that's a 3-putt here at the par 5. Now to the short par 4 third, only 350 yards. I think one of the more underrated holes on this golf course. We know those 5 pars plus the 12th on that second 9 gets so much attention, and rightly so. But this is a wonderful hole, strategic, and you need some touch here. Oh, that is a big drive, easily clearing that series of bunkers, but that will leave a delicate pitch shot to this third green. The big drive got him here, now a short one for his second. This a shade better than 50% on the make percentage. It's for birdie. We set a 50-50 proposition. He's in the wrong part of the 50 now. Okay, probably was expecting a little more from this hole after the big drive, but he does walk away with a par. Now to the fourth, an excellent par 3. This requires a solid, pure strike. You can't fake it on this hole, and you're happy to walk away with 3. That was obviously well struck, but it came in a little too hot, and that one's going to run out and leave him a much longer birdie putt than he would have hoped for. And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Now, we've seen folks hang that putt out to the right. It does not move as much as you'd think, and that goes on by. Two over for the day. Inspired by the road hole at the old course at St. Andrews, the 495-yard par 4 fifth. This an excellent par 4, second longest at Augusta National. Uphill slightly and dogleg to the left. All right, in the fairway. Well, not as close to the pin as you'd like, but when you find greens in regulation on a regular basis, you're going to have a chance. Get up. Get there. Oh my, that was a monster in length and in break, but you can't judge a putt any better than that. It falls for birdie. Wow. Another good par 3 here on this first 9. It's the 180-yard par 3 6th. Elevated tee, 2-tiered green. Chance to make it 2, but you need to be precise on the tee. All right, you take those all day long. On the green, chance for birdie coming up. Let's bring in Pga III for a look at birdie.
It's key to keep the pace up. Pretty straight putt, not a whole lot of break.
A terrific effort there for a birdie here at the par 3. On to hole number 7 now, a par 4 at 450 yards. It's one of the narrower holes on the course, so precision is more important than power off the tee. The second shot is no bargain either, with a total of 5 bunkers completely surrounding a fairly small green. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Well positioned in the fairway, but there is no guarantees to hit the green. It is protected by a series of bunkers all around it, and precision is a requirement.
I know it's the second shot golf course, but what an iron shot. I don't care. That's the first, the last. That's a great shot.
And it generates some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie. That's as stress-free a birdie as you're going to get on this course. That is well done. We move now to the 8th here at Augusta. This is an uphill 570-yard par 5. Avoid the fairway bunker off the tee, and reaching into is definitely a possibility. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. Okay, that's going to be a little tricky over there. It's over in the mounds left of this 8th green. Nothing wrong with that. Inside of 5 feet. Nicely done. Should make this about 80% of the time. It's for birdie. Oh, what a front 9 this is shaping up to be. That a 3rd consecutive birdie. 6, 7, and here again at 8. We wrap up the first 9 with the tough 460-yard par 4, known for a treacherous 3-tiered green that slopes sharply from back to front. Approach shots here that don't have enough carry could also wind up rolling a good 30, 40 yards or so back down the hill.
There's no way that ball could have gone through the tree, but somehow it did. It's finished up actually all right.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Well, the good news is his ball has found the fairway, but the 2 bunkers guarding the left side of the 9th are in play. Going to have to hit something high and soft to find the right level of this green.
I always looked inside that 15 feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be. Just a tap in there for par at the 9th. And he'll go out in 34, 2 under par for this front side. Second 9 begins with a downhill 495-yard par 4 featuring a 60-yard long center bunker short of the green. The first hole until 1935, number 10 traditionally plays harder than any other hole here at Augusta National.
And the tee shot hit right of center, so that's going to leave a lengthy second shot in the vicinity of 200 yards. Biggest problem here is going left because this green is perched up. If you miss this green on the left, it'll run all the way down the hill on the left side. And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
Now this, for birdie at 10.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by. Nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. We move along to hole number 11 here at Augusta National, now at 520 yards, a par 4. This tee box shifted a bit to the left in 2022, which lengthened the hole a good 15 yards, so that now navigating a tee shot down the right side brings more risk into play. No issues here. That is into the fairway. Water left and long. This is second at 11. Early part of this second nine and a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. 17-foot putt here. Maybe you look to the heavens here. That didn't need much more. Well, he gave that birdie putt a good run, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Well, nowhere on this golf course are the colors more vibrant than right here. Hole number 12, so easy on the eyes. So much harder is figuring the mysterious winds. The answers lie somewhere near the top of those towering pines that kiss the Georgia sky. Augusta's beguiling beauty. Golden Bell. Okay, that one's dancing. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie, but push that score to 3 under for the round. Hole number 13, this is where you want to turn it over off the tee, then turn it on, turn the tide, make eagle, make the move, make some noise. One hole and 1,000 stories, heroic ones, sad ones. Today, maybe a new one. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Frank, you know you've been in the spot. It is one of the most anticipated shots in the entire sport. The second at 13 at Augusta National. How do you do with that one?
That was great, Rich. This is the most famous par 5 in the world. One of the reasons why, too, not just the dogleg left that the hole presents, but the uneven lie for the second shot. That had to be hit good and was indeed.
The speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. A 4-footer here for birdie. Okay, mission accomplished there. 2 putts and a birdie at the par 5. On to the 440-yard par 4 14th, the only hole at Augusta National without a single bunker. The terraced green is the challenge here. This is turning a little to his left. And that a good shot up the hill and into the fairway at 14. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Hole definitely sitting in the go zone. If you can hit your number, ball could get really close.
In my book, that's a good shot. You can really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
There's 5 feet left. Nah, got it out there too far. It was trying to come back, but couldn't get there. Three under on the day. On to the final par 5 on this second 9, the now 550-yard 15. This historically has played well under par, but renovations in 2022 added an extra 20 yards to the hole. Well-placed tee shots to the right side of the fairway create a big advantage, but the risk of running into the pine straw or facing a side hill lie has also been increased.
Well, somehow, the ball's got through the other side of the tree and really hadn't lost that much yardage.
From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Looking at the greatest second shot in golf, but don't let the beauty fool you. There is trouble everywhere.
Okay, Frank, he'll be happy with that one. This 15th hole presents its share of challenges on that second shot. That was well done.
Its name is Firethorn, Rich, and that water in front so often puts out somebody's fire. So that is 2 great shots.
This one going to require a firm thump to get to the back of the green. It is for eagle. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Ah, yes, well done. It's birdie to move to 4 under now on the day. Par 3 16th here at Augusta National, and so many of the most indelible moments in the history of the sport happen right here at this short par 3. Okay, not taking any chances there. A good, safe play in the middle portion of the green. This will be a 14-foot putt here. Nope, not enough. Needed to get that a little further out to the right. Disappointment there. That'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Next up, the uphill par 4 17th, measuring 440 yards. The Eisenhower tree, you may remember, was removed in 2014 after being damaged in an ice storm, but challenges remain, especially the green, which seems to slope off in just about every direction. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. From the fairway nota, this is second.
He's looking at 136 yards to the front, 150 to the hole. Would not surprise me a bit if he were to stick this one close.
With the irons, and well, more evidence there. The swing, the strike. Look how close that is.
Okay, he is making him look routine at this point. Another birdie, and it moves him to 5 under par. Final hole here at Augusta National. It is all you want at 465 yards up the hill, all right in front of you. Hit the perfect drive, the perfect approach. You might get the perfect ending, all you've ever wanted. Yeah, that one navigated beautifully through that narrow opening, and that is going to work out just fine. So now, up the hill, he is second at 18. Oh, would you expect anything less with the way things are going? Everything is dropping right now, even balls from off the green. Well, that about wraps it up for us here today. EA Sports is proud to bring you coverage of PGA Tour golf. Today from 17 Mile Drive on the Monterey Peninsula and historic Pebble Beach golf links. Rich Lerner, so pleased to be joining you here today, and by my side in the tower, as always, is Frank Nobilo. And Frank, when I look to my right, over the Monterey Peninsula toward the Pacific Ocean, I always think this is what they mean when they sing from sea to shining sea. Pebble Beach never does disappoint.
It has to be on everybody's wish list. I don't really care what level of your standard of play is. The best players in the world want to play here, and I have friends really that just took up the game, for example, like a year ago, and that's always where they want to go. Can I get a round at Pebble Beach?
Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Pga Tour.
And 115 yards left to the hole. Pin is very accessible here, right in the center of the green.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
Oh, yes. Very impressive right down. That goes down for a birdie. Frank, interestingly, this hole number 2 plays as a par 4 for the U.S. Open. It is a par 5. It's absolutely gettable, and players must take advantage.
Certainly, Rich. Off that back tee, really you've got to grab a driver. I know there's bunkers left and right, but the decision is whether that tee shot finishes in the fairway, because if it does, you're going to have a crack at this par 5 and 2. If it doesn't, then you play the layup.
That one going to be in great shape. So following the birdie at 1, a solid drive here at the second. Setting up in the fairway, 200 yards to where that hole is cut. Yeah, mission accomplished. On into, didn't fly it all the way there, but got enough release in good shape. So a chance now to bring this par 5 to its knees. A long eagle putt. Oh, yes, that was tracking the hole. What a putt that was. It's down for an eagle. This is a pretty hole, the third, 397 yards, just a gentle dog leg to the left. And you do have the option. If you're longer, maybe you just take it up over those trees and cut the dog leg, leaving yourself very short shot in. Or you can play it out to the right, have a little bit more in, but still certainly with a good chance at birdie. Yeah, if you see shortish par 4s like this, it's a great time to bring out the irons, and that is going to work out well. Second shot coming up, and we say hello to Iona Stephen.
We've got 1-3-2 left to the flag today. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
this is looking really good.
And that's a good approach shot too. Just a little left of the hole, but a good chance for birdie.
This from about 10 feet. Oh, stay high. What an open three-hole stretch. Birdie, eagle, birdie, 4 under before he even gets to the 4th tee. With Stillwater Bay on the right, this is Pebble's picturesque 333-yard par 4 4th. Tee shot could be anything from long iron to driver, but beware of the 9 bunkers surrounding the fairway and green. Nope, that wasn't the right line, and he'll pay the price as this ball gonna run off the fairway and into the bunker. Yeah, big explosion. Got it to stop quickly, and that will be a birdie opportunity coming up. Oh, man, has he got it working today, Frank. A birdie at the 4th. That pushes him to 5 under through his first 4 holes. First par 3 of the round, and Frank, I'm reminded of the great history that Jack Nicklaus has here at Pebble Beach, and that goes well beyond what he did as a player.
Well, that's for sure. And we know his playing credentials, but he won the second of his 2 U.S. amateurs here in 1961. Actually said that was the best he ever hit the golf ball, but his legacy really as a designer, you see right here in front of you. I never got to play the old 5th hole, which is further left. But this is an absolute beast. It plays around 190 yards, very narrow green, and that is a cliff on the right, believe me.
Yeah, solid shot right there, and it'll be a good look at birdie here at number 5. Chance now for another birdie. Oh yes, that's the right line, and it's in for a birdie. Well done. Well, this is where the excitement starts to build early in a round at Pebble Beach. I know it's the 6th, but you're coming into possibly one of the greatest stretches in all of golf. This is a 498-yard par 5, goes up the hill, Pacific Ocean in the distance, chance to make an eagle here, and chance to feel really good about where you're headed. Everything flowing really well right now. Coming off 3 birdies in a row. Here's another solid tee shot as well. From the fairway, we check in with Noda.
Wonderful tee shot here. Biggest challenge is you cannot see the pin sitting on the green. Gonna have to pick out a point along the edge of the cliffs to get the ball on line.
What a good shot that is. Home and 2 on the par 5. Remember, made eagle earlier in the round, Frank. Now maybe a chance for a second.
I know we can't call it a double eagle, but Talk about aggression in these par fives. Way to stand up there and just hit the shot.
He's been automatic on this front side. This for birdie. Yes, a two-putt birdie. That's in for a four. Frank, there are certain spots in sport that kind of steal your breath. Starters gate at the Kentucky Derby, home plate at Fenway Park, maybe top of the hill if you ski at Kitzbühel, 7th tee at Pebble Beach. Absolutely is one of those special places.
Just over 100 yards, Rich. It's the ultimate, piece of cake. Where that's what it looks like, but then you try and taste it, and you want a little more, and then you realize that you've just bitten off more than you can chew.
Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. Now this for another birdie. Yes, very methodically done, and that one in for a birdie. Now to one of the most picturesque par fours in the world, the 8th hole here at Pebble Beach. Jack Nicklaus, who won the U.S. Open here, called it simply the greatest second shot to a par four anywhere in the world. Yeah, very controlled shot there with the iron on this short par four, and that's going to be just fine. From the fairway, let's go to Noda.
Beautiful tee shot, great position looking at this green, and there are no easy options here. You got bunkers up the left, bunkers on the right. You have balls that are going to find their way into the penalty area. Requires precision execution.
Eight feet remaining here for birdie. Yeah, can't take those for granted. Good concentration there, and it's in for a birdie. We finished the front side with what is often considered the most difficult hole at Pebble Beach, 483-yard par 4-9, ocean, all down the right, and bunkers and deep rough on the left. No room for error here. Boy, just machine-like right now. 6 birdies in a row, and now another tee shot in the fairway. So, Iona, this his second from the fairway.
Yeah, the pin, 136 is the number we're looking for. Pin on the left portion of this green, so it will favour a wee draw.
That was a good strike. Took it straight at it, too. That one bounce and check. Well played.
much more than a tap in there. It is a birdie at the 9th, and that, amazingly, is going to be a 25 on the front side, 10 under par.
Start of the inward half and another big and bold par 4, Frank, with the ocean yet again running the entire length of that right side.
Yeah, you call it the ocean, I call it the world's largest water hazard, but look again on the other side of the fairway and you'll see those 3 bunkers. Needless to say, they have to be avoided. But you do actually have to hit your tee shot just inside those because, once again, you've got a fairway that tilts left to right. Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
So now from the left side of the fairway, this is a second shot.
Oh, it was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
4 feet now for birdie. If only they could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie. Now we come to the 11th hole, and now the golf course heads up and inland, away from the water. Only 370 yards, best to be on the left side of the fairway. That will then open up the approach into what is one of the smaller greens here at Pebble Beach. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. Put it in a great spot off the tee. Has just 86 yards left for his second shot. See what he can do with this.
Just went a little bit too far and a little bit to the right, but still, anything inside 10 feet is excellent on this hole.
Chance now for another birdie. Yeah, walk that one right in. That's a good putt. And it's in for a birdie.
First par 3 now on the backside. Frank, this is sort of the forgotten hole, the 12th, 202 yards.
It is. It's in the corner of the golf course. If you look at the right side of the screen, it's very narrow, but that's actually the entry or the gateway. And the reason why I say that is that's the full width of the putting surface. If you're going to take the bunker on, you've got to carry the ball another 8 or 9 yards. But one thing in your favor is this hole plays 10 yards downhill.
Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Nothing seems to faze this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. Here we are, Pebble's 13th 401-yard par 4 that some consider a bit of a breather on the course. Birdie is definitely a possibility here.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb.
Second shot upcoming with that pin tucked in the front left. Oh, and a bit of good fortune there. That would have been much tougher if it had stayed in that rough. Instead, it works free and onto the fringe. I don't think we'll be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight, Frank, but all in all, that's not too bad.
Yeah, not bad, but not great, so not bad.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it.
Frank, the 14th hole, par 5, it is one of the most difficult par 5s in championship golf, isn't it?
It certainly is, Rich. Not just because of the length of the hole, 570-plus yards, but reachable only really by the longest hitters in the right conditions. But it's the third shot. I've got to rank the third shot as probably the hardest short wedge shot, right up there with the 15th hole at Augusta. Impressive to get the power on that second shot into the par 5 and comfortably get it up here by the green. I know it's in that greenside bunker, but that is very doable.
Yeah, just able to pop that one out of there, but that will only make it onto the fringe. Boy, nothing seems to phase this guy. He's been rock solid all round long, and he comes away with a par. Next up, the 393-yard par 4 15th. Tee shot in the fairway gives the players an excellent shot at birdie, but be careful losing it right onto that 17-mile drive.
Really starting to make a hard game look easy. Drive after drive has been superb. And this one, well, as we like to say, is in the mayor's office.
So the great tee shot left him here. Now his second from relatively close range. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Now this for another birdie.
Well, and he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Okay, probably was expecting a little more from this hole after the big drive, but he does walk away with a par.
Par 4, 16th hole. Frank, what's the right play off the tee?
You don't need driver here for a start, Rich. It's a long iron or even a fairway wood. Now, you see that big gaping bunker in the middle of the fairway? That's not really in play. 205 yards gets over that, but that's the line. If you look closely up the right there, those two bunkers, you just see a little sliver of the bunker, the left of the two on the right. That's sort of a no-no. So anything slightly left of that runs out about sort of 280 yards, that is prime.
Ball on a bit of a downslope here as he ponders his second. Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. And that will be quite a challenge from there to get away with his par.
If he can make this, I'd just take it and run to the next hole.
No, kind of underread that one, and it winds up missing below the hole. You like the sound of this, 11 under par for the round. If you stop for just a moment, it can really hit you where you are and what's happened here. This 17th hole at Pebble Beach, the par 3. Jack with a 1-iron that hit the flagstick in 1972 on his way to winning the U.S. Open Championship. And then a decade later, Tom Watson from just long of the green, chipping in for a birdie to beat Jack Nicklaus. Yeah, history made here at the 17th hole. Okay, a little local knowledge there. He gets that ball to work back onto the green. And now a birdie putt coming up. Surgeon's touch right there. Well done to run that in for a birdie. Well, here we are now at arguably the greatest finishing hole in golf. 536-yard par 5. Pacific Ocean, massive fairway bunker stretching more than 100 yards on the left, and cypress trees. Just a few of the things you need to contend with. He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Now, after the big drive, this a good distance here for a second to the par 5. Frank, it is a pleasant walk under any circumstances, but how good is it when you've knocked it on in two here at the 18th at Pebble Beach?
It's a lot better than picking one out of the Pacific Ocean, Rich. That was just a great shot. And finally, you can exhale. The job is nearly finished.
Oh, yeah, second eagle of the day. This one coming here at 18. And that means that with the eagle, this will not only break 60, but it will be a round outstanding performances. And for our entire team, I'm Rich Lerner, saying so long for now.